Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and indies, to the We Are Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Viral Viper, aka Viper Freeze, with my co-host.
The Renegade Enigma.
It has been a long time since we have done an intro.
Right?
A really long time. A really long time.
I'm gonna look back and see when's the last time we actually done one.
It's been over some months now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But I thought I just had to remind you guys who we are and what we are and how we are and what we do. Just had to remind people. I mean, they steal from us anyway, so I mean, it's not bad.
Do you know who we are? If people want to steal from us, I'm stealing from somebody else. So there you go.
The bad part, I don't even remember who you're stealing from right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. Let's just say he's a bully.
There's no Ray to it, is it?
Yeah, it might be a Ray.
But he has a radio show that comes on every day. That's the thing. It's actually a really good show.
Okay.
I don't listen to it all the time, but it's a okay show. Not too bad. They get a lot of things wrong, but yeah.
It's entertaining, I guess.
It kind of.
Yeah, that's why I added, I guess.
Yes, kind of. So, let's get into the bad. Really bad. Let's just start off with the bad. Adnan Vert is no longer with WWE.
Oh
my God, dude. How could he leave? He was such a good person. How?
That's worse news than when they fired Mike Adderley.
Yes. But he did get to call his last Raw, and that sucked. But he will be getting replaced. And that's the thing. He's getting replaced by something. He's actually been on NXT before. That's the weird part. Like, a lot of people don't know that he. Okay, remember last week when they did the Finn Balor, Jimmy Smith? He was on there and he was talking about how Finn Balor, and yes, he's going to be the announcer for Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
I
mean, he's been here before, so he's hoping.
No, there's no hoping. It's one of those WWE tropes that's we're using people just to get our show over and make our show more important, but the people we're using have no affiliation with wrestling, so it's it's just like some of the dumbest stuff.
It's not a void. It's trying to help your show, but they have nothing to do with wrestling, so it's really not helping.
No, it's helping because it's bringing eyes from outside, because it's like, oh, I want to see what he's going to say. I want to see if he can do this. I want to see what he's doing. And they're coming in just to see him talk. And it's like, okay. But that's the only way that you're getting people to watch nowadays. I don't. And I know people are probably yelling, they did this before. They did this a million times before. And it's like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all. I'm not. I understand getting more eyeballs on the company, whatever, but I don't get it. It's a no for me. So.
It's just me, and you're a smart one of the crew, right? But maybe just me. Mm-hmm. But maybe better writing might help the show.
Well, that's funny because like Stephanie made a comment and just had everybody laughing at her because she was so dumb. Because she's talking to sports. She's talking to Sports Illustrated, and they're talking about the Peacock deal. She's like, "Yeah, it gives us more time to create better stories." It's like, what the fuck have you been drinking? What are you even talking about? It's like, dude, like you're not creating better stories. Like Raw is like a complete shit show, and like SmackDown is good, but like Raw's a complete shit show.
Here's my question: if this is what is quote unquote better, like since we got Peacock and whatever, right? Mm-hmm. How bad would it have been if we didn't have Peacock? Like, you mean to tell me it would have been worse?
First off, I don't think that she's actually thinking about what she's saying. She just like basically said it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Basically bullshit artist.
Yeah, it's like, why did you say that? Like you're trying to hype the company up. Like, yeah, we're doing this. No. And like anybody who watches the show is like, no, that's not the thing. But yeah, apparently that's what she said.
Yeah.
So yeah. And like, how the hell are you gonna have stories when you just repeat the same story from last week and keep going with the same story and just repeat copy pasta?
I'm just about to say copy pasta. There you go.
Because it fucking started off with Bob Lash and 4 women like it did last week. And they're coming out with the champ, and then Drew comes out again. And then Kofi comes out, and they're like, you two have a match, and what a face is Drew. I mean, face is Bob. Like, okay. And this match was like fucking 30, 40 minutes. It's like, okay, the winner's going to face Bob. The winner's going to face Bob. The winner's going to face Bob. Match keeps going. And then Bob gets in there, and Bob fucking fucks everything up. And it's like, so what was the point? Like, we literally did all of that for nothing.
Like, I could see if it lasted, like, if the match lasted like 5 minutes or whatever, and it was a throwaway, that was way too long just to throw it away.
Yeah, it was way too long. And then, like, you did that, and then they went backstage, like, what are we gonna do? They said, next week, you two fight again. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? And the winner will face Drew McIntyre. I mean, not Drew. Well, I keep saying Drew. Will face Bob Lash at Hell in a Cell. It's like we don't want that. And then he calls Bob Lash in there and says, if you interfere, we're gonna find you $100,000. It's like, why don't you just threaten to take away the championship? That'll be easier.
Well, like, if you looked at it, like, he got pissed off and looked like he was about to beat his ass. So imagine if he would have took the belt from him, like threatened to take the belt away from him. He would have fucked him up right there and then.
Dude, that's on him. Like, that's on him. Like, he could have just had this. He could have just had this where the match could just fucking happen. Everything would have been fine. Nope. So
it was the first time a wrestler beat him up. Remember when Braun beat him up? So.
Yes. I honestly don't know where this is going to lead because I feel like it's going to wind up a triple threat again, and I'm going to be angry. Mm-hmm. But like, if they want to freshen it up, they can do Kofi versus Bob Lash, and that would be something different than Drew versus Bob Lash.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully that goes in that direction. Then we had the final breakup of the Hurt Locker business because it was Shelton versus Cedric, and Cedric stood on the outside, cut a promo for about 10 minutes. Like, I'm not even lying. It felt like it was 10 minutes. 10 minutes. This long ass fucking promo. And he just kept going and going and going and going to the point where Shelton was like, man, just tell him to get in the ring. Like, just kept going and going and going. And then he got in the ring and they had the match. He beat Cedric. He beat Shelton. Finally, it's like, okay. So I guess the feud is over. I guess. Then WWE set up the match between Xavier Wood and Matt Riddle, which was like extremely good.
Yeah.
Extremely good. And a lot of people was like, oh my God, I didn't know Xavier Woods could wrestle. Like, no, he can wrestle.
I did.
But he lost due to an RKO from Matt Riddle.
Oh my God. I was trying to change the name of the fucking move.
Uh-huh.
But it would still be an RKO because it's Riddle KO.
Yeah, see?
Oh, shit.
No way to change it. So then we jumped in a time machine back to 2006 in the Impact Arena because we had AJ Styles versus Gunner. Jackson Riker.
Get ready to fly.
Yeah, they had a fucking crazy ass match. It wasn't. I don't mean crazy as in the match was so good. The match was crazy because Gunner beat AJ Styles, Riker, and it was all from the help of fucking Elias. But then Elias gets scared because Omos is standing over top of him. Like, okay, cool. That's
the way that fucking camera angle was, I would have been scared too. Like, oh shit, he's gonna kill me.
Yeah. So then we have a match between Herberto and Sheamus. And the funny part is, it ended so abruptly. I was like, wait, what do you mean it ended abruptly? It ended abruptly because Ricochet showed up out of nowhere and jumped in the match and fucked Sheamus up. I was like, okay.
That pissed me off.
That's the thing. Why did that piss you off?
I don't like it is because, like you were saying earlier, like with Drew and Bobby Lashley and all that, like it's gonna wind up being a three-way, right? This is gonna be winding up being a three-way too, and Ricochet just got his chance. Like, no, Humberto needs a good chance, you know?
Okay, when I point this out to you, you're gonna be like, "Are you serious, dude?"
Okay.
Backlash was nothing but Raw three-ways. And they're going to do the same exact thing at Hell in a Cell. Like, it's literally, like, they literally just said, all right, we're just going to change a few people and we're going to do the same exact thing in the next pay-per-view. It's like, they have no fucking, like, brain thoughts. Like, it's like, what are you doing? This is the worst.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And I see that, and that's why I don't like that. You know what I mean? You know, Ricochet could do something else. Like, fuck it. Like, don't put him in this. Like, no.
Yeah, but then when I talk about...
Isn't he a former United States champion anyway?
Yes, he is.
Fuck it. You out.
Yeah, but then when I talk about the next part, you're going to be like, come on. Because the whole Charlotte Flair and Rhea thing.
That's another one.
Yeah. And here's the thing. For the first time in like 6 months, we got to see Nikki Cross again.
Yeah.
And Nikki Cross said she could beat one of them in 2 minutes. So Rhea wound up facing her and losing because she forgot that there was a clock. And Nikki lasted 2 minutes with Rhea Ripley. So technically, that's a win.
Yes. It's one of those like survival matches type of things.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though.
Uh-huh.
Right? So, because we're arguing the fact like it shouldn't be a three-way, like it's been done. What if it was a four-way with Nikki? Wouldn't that make it slightly better? Not that much better, but Nikki Cross, like she's good. So.
Yes, like I do see it. It could be a four-way But Asuka beat Charlotte last week. Asuka lost to Charlotte this week. So that's 4 people. Asuka, Charlotte, Nikki, and Rhea. Like, it would be another 4-way multi-person match, and it'd just be like, dude, like they're not good at booking anymore.
No, they're not.
But then we went on to the main event, which Renegade thought wasn't the main event because it was just such a random fucking match. He was like, wait, so what's the main event? I'm like, this is the main event. I'm like, no. What's the main event? And this main event was the second generation, which is Natalya and Tamina versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the tag titles.
For like the 50th time, I want to say.
Yes, they just had this match last week after they had this match on Friday, and it was like, this is just so redundant. And Shayna told Reginald to stay home. Reginald said, no, I'm coming out to help. And Reginald comes out to help, and Shayna says, go away! And he walks, and he gets almost burned by the fire. And they lose the match, and Shayna says, next week, I'm going to kill you. It's going to be me and you. I'm going to rip your head off and spit down your throat. Oh, okay. So
weird. Did y'all notice like how many matches we talked about, and this is a 3-hour show?
Yes, it was. It was not that many matches. Like, this show was just. It was so long with no matches. It's like, what the fuck? It was crazy.
And if there were more matches, they weren't that important.
Yes. And I know somebody out there is like, hey, where's my Alexa spot this week? She was not there because her pig died.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Larry Steve. Larry Steve, right?
Yes, it's Larry Steve.
I always want to like say it backwards for some reason. Steve
Larry?
Yeah.
And it's so weird that like a lot of people are like, I don't know, they're weird about Larry Steve. Because some people are like, you shouldn't have a pig anyway. Well, pigs ain't no damn pets. You shouldn't have no damn pig. And then other people are like, oh, that's so sad. Are you going to have a funeral, or WWE going to do a tribute to this pig? Like, okay. It's just like, okay.
Hey, man. I'm on the sad side, but I don't think that they're going to do anything about it. Like, for real, they did do one little thing, because, when was it? Yesterday, she had a fundraiser thing for Larry Steve's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And they was, like, raising money for this foundation for, like, pigs who get abandoned and whatever, because it happens a lot. And, like, WWE promoted it. So, you know, they did a good thing there.
No, we want more. We want more. We want it to be a big thing. We want everybody to talk about this. Like, okay.
Like, what else do you want? Like, what the fuck? You want like the show to start and have like a 10-bell salute for Larry Steve? Like, that's not happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. People like put up graphics of that happening, and it's like, okay, you guys are kind of weird.
Like, I'm sympathetic. Like, I love animals and all that, but like, even I think like it's only so much you could do in that situation.
Yes. And I was gonna make a segue, and the segue was gonna immediately get me canceled if I made the segue that way.
Okay.
But I'm not. Speaking of sad situations, fixed it. Eva Marie is still around. Yes.
Holy shit.
She's still around, and she's still doing her thing. And everybody's still upset, like, she shouldn't come back in the ring, this, that, and third. Well, I just heard that she might not be coming back to the ring. This might all be a swerve, because she might be a manager or the consultant of a new female wrestler. Don't know who.
Okay.
They haven't locked down who this person would be. But, yeah. It's looking like we may not have to watch Eva Marie be in the ring. Huh.
On paper, that does work. Because, like, you know, everybody worried about her in-ring work. Like, I'm kind of like in the stance, wait and see. Maybe she got better if, you know, she does go in the ring. But that's the best choice for her, I think, being a manager.
Oh, that's 100% the best choice for her. Because she doesn't have to get in the ring. We don't have to bitch and complain about her doing whatever the hell she's doing wrong. We can just be like, oh, she's out there creating a new star. That's all for me.
Because she has a presence. I don't know if you call it charisma or whatever, but she has something to her, you know?
It's something I see way more guys leaking over her than anything. Because it's not like they're going, oh my god, she's such a good wrestler. They're just leaking because, oh my god, she's so hot. It's like, come on, dude, like keep it in your pants. No, she's so hot. Like, I'm glad she's back. Oh, she's the hottest thing in wrestling. It's like, oh, come on, dude. Let's come on.
Like, you shouldn't be odd about that. Cause like Lana, for instance, she's not that great in the ring either, but at least she has the charisma. Like when she had her like all-out Russian gimmick when she was with Rusev, presenting him and all that. That to me was her best work.
I mean, that probably was her best work. Like nothing else she did was good. Yeah. See, and all that was good.
Yeah.
Like nothing else after that was like good. It just was dead.
Like they ruined her after like separating her from Rusev and all that.
They ruined her and Rusev.
Yeah, actually, good point. Because Rusev was on the Raw.
Yeah, he like totally fell apart after that. But yeah, that was the Raw highlights. I mean, yeah.
I mean, like the whole fucking show.
Yeah, like the bad part, it was like it literally was like 4 or 5 matches, and that was the whole show. 3-hour show with 5 matches. Like, you tell me what's wrong with that.
Like, that's stupid. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
For all that, you might as well replace Raw with Total Bella or Diva or whatever the fuck.
Wow. I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, because you figure, if we had 4 matches, what did we have on top of that? All we had was like probably backstage segments and talking and shit. So
yeah, backstage segment at the backstage segment at the backstage segment.
Yeah. So you might as well like put a fucking reality show on there. Ms. and Mrs. Something.
Right. Speaking of reality, let's get back to the reality of wrestling, not Booker T's school.
I was just about to say that.
NXT.
Okay.
Which is real wrestling. NXT is real wrestling. And it started off with a tag team match. And everybody's like, okay. Like, why is this happening? Because it was Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart versus Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Like, the match was good, but then it ended with like Raquel beating the shit out of Ember. Like, she just kept thrashing Ember and like basically just set up their match. Like, what the fuck? It was so fucking random.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, halfway through that match, like, I thought someone in that match was tag team champions, but nobody in that match is tag team champions. So.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought the same thing and was totally lost.
Okay. That's not just me.
Yeah, neither one of them were tag team champions. That's the funny part.
Funny part, they're both former tag team champions.
Exactly. Then we had a really banging match, which was Pete Dunne versus Bob Fish. It was a Bob Fish return match, and he lost. Don't know why he lost, but Bob Fish lost. And when Bob Fish lost, he got attacked after the match by Oney Larkin. So that's a feud now.
Yep.
Then we had Hit Row. Talk about yes. The really weird thing is they just kept mentioning they're going after every champion, and like they put a hit out on every champion. It's like, well, clear it up a little. Like, say who you're really going after. And they never said exactly what they're going after. It's like, okay, that's weird.
You know what I noticed though?
What?
Like, tell me if I'm wrong on that, but I swear they omitted Johnny Gargano. They mentioned everybody else. Not Johnny Gargano. What you call it? Reed.
No, because that's the first thing he said. He was like, last week he had his eyes on Bronson Reed.
Okay.
And like they just kept going, and it was like, because at first I'm like, all right, he's setting himself up to go against Bronson Reed. Then they said the tag team titles. I was like, okay. Then it was the cruiserweight title. I was like, okay. Then he said he wanted the world title. And I was like, all right, that's too many titles, and nobody really has a set up for any matches. It's like, okay, that's the thing.
That's the case. They need more members.
They probably will get more members.
Yeah.
Then we had Mercedes Martinez versus Zeta Ramirez. So Mercedes is murdering Zeta, and then all of a sudden, after the match, the lights go out on her hand, which means she's marked for death. Dun, dun, dun.
Good movie.
Yes. Then we had the meal with and Cameron Grimes. And tell Cameron Grimes that he's looking for somebody he could give his to before they could get. They got cut off by. Let me talk to you. Yeah,
that's wrong. Like, it took a second for it to hit me. Like, wait, you said that wrong. L.A. Knight.
Dummy.
He doesn't say dummy anymore. He brought back everything but dummy.
Yes. So, I'm thinking that $1 Million Man is definitely going to have Cameron Grimes as his roadie or whatever he wants. Because no, he's in the back. Roadie's in the back.
He works for NXT.
He's with it.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, he works with his baby tonight.
Oh,
yes, he does.
The fuck.
But yeah, the way $1 Million Man said, you didn't learn anything. Made me think $1 Million Man is going to still be cool with Cameron Grimes, baby. So,
do you think this is going to lead into the $1 Million title?
There's been rumors of it. Go with yes, which I hope not, but like it probably will.
Okay.
Then there'll probably be L.A. Knight that gets it. And then Cameron Grimes has to work for it. And then he finally gets it, and he's broke. But yeah, that's the thing.
That's going to be the end game. He's going to go broke. I'm about to say bald.
Yeah.
Broke.
He's going to go broke, but
broke and bald.
Dude, if he goes broke and bold, I think he's gonna do that. But all he's gonna have is the $1 million title at the end. That's gonna be funny because it's like you lost everything but kept the title. Fucking awesome.
Wow.
So then we had Miss Frankie Monet, and she's walking, getting ready to come out, and she has her dog, and she gives her dog to some random person and says, "Hold my dog." Because they say, "Dude, what the fuck? Why'd you tell me to hold your dog? Hold my dog." So she holds the dog, and then we cut the Indy Hartwell. Indy's looking for Dexter, and she goes in his room and sees all these heartbreaking pictures, and she's like, "Oh man," and she starts to get sad. Then we have.
What if the lady would have stole her dog?
Well, she would have killed her or had her assassinated. Because Frankie Monet comes out to wrestle Cora Jade. They had a nice little match. Frankie Monet defeated Cora Jade. And she kept saying she was Huera Loca. Like, I'm glad you actually remembered that part.
Right.
So then we had Bronson Reed come out to celebrate. Bronson Reed is out to celebrate, and he gets distracted. Bel Legado del Fantasma. It's like, okay, well, I guess this is the new feud. And they basically challenged him and said, "Hey, we're going to kill you." But before they can finish to say that they really was going to kill him, MSK came out and was like, "No, no, no, because we're MS Colossus." Okay. So they got his back, and they're probably going to do a 6-man. And like, I'm okay with it because the pay-per-views come up because they need a feud. Totally okay with it.
Wasn't that announced? I swear that was announced.
No, it wasn't announced yet.
Oh, okay.
It will be announced.
Cool.
So after that, William Regal says, "Hey, next week we're going to do a 3-way, and a winner will take on Karrion Kross at the pay-per-view." The funny part is he didn't say Finn Balor or Karrion Kross. He just said Karrion Kross. He didn't say the champion. He just said Karrion Kross. Yes, he just said Karrion Kross. He didn't even try to just go, maybe it's going to be Finn. He's like, no, just Karrion Kross. I'm going to face Kross. And it's going to be a 3-way with Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and Kyle O'Reilly. And the winner gets a title shot in your house. So, who do you see winning this?
Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know why. Like, it seems like the best match due to like the whole Muay Thai thing. I'm stuck on that. I don't know why. Like, that's interesting to me. It intrigues me.
Okay, here's the thing though.
Mm-hmm.
It's very intriguing. It would be great for a pay-per-view, a bigger pay-per-view down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. After what Johnny Gargano did, and he's the only person that laid him out in that segment, and I said this a couple weeks ago, I think it's going to be Johnny Gargano. He just lost the title, so he has nothing else to do. So it'll be perfect for him to win a triple threat and go on to face Karrion Kross.
No, it works. The only reason I wouldn't want it, though, not that like I have anything against Johnny, he's had the title before, you know? But it would make a great match. Technically, if you want to be technical, like me and you discussed this, Pete Dunne also had it, technically.
Yeah, and the funny part is, like, Pete Dunne will probably be the one that wins because we didn't pick Pete Dunne. So it's like, Pete Dunne will win.
How about that?
Yeah, it'll be that guy. So then we had the main event, one of the biggest main events in NXT history. Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross for the world title. It was a really good match.
Build this up like really big.
Oh, they built this up huge, dude. Huge. Like this, like from last week to this week, it was like they built this up huge, all over social media, all over like everything. Like they built this up really huge.
Like I'm not sure if you tweeted it, but going in, you was like, yo, something feels like really different. Like starting off.
No. In the beginning of NXT felt like it was pay-per-view worthy NXT. Yeah. Like it just felt like the whole show felt like it was a big show.
Not Paul White.
Yes, not Paul White. So NXT UK, like, no, Karrion Kross beat Finn Balor without a doubt. So that's not even a thing.
Apparently, we get that fucking like spoiler from William Regal. he told us all along.
I mean, I don't know why, but I kind of see Finn, disappearing from NXT for a while.
That's sad.
It's very sad, but hopefully it's not as sad as the first time. So NXT UK, like it was really nothing like super special, and the reason I'm like, oh, it wasn't super special because there was no women's match this week. It's like I love. All they did was set up the Noam Dar, Ilya Dragunov match next week, which is going to be really dope. And they had Trent Seven versus Sam Gladwell, and Trent Seven won, but that match was hard hitting and crazy. Yeah. And like the weird part is like it wasn't one of those cool ass weeks for NXT UK. It's like, this is just a regular week. It's not that cool.
Like it was like a throwaway, huh?
It's like a random throwaway, and it's like that never happens on NXT UK. Like never. Like it's really good, or it's just like there. And this week it was there, and like I said, I think I figured out why. It was like there was no women. Like if there was women, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's why.
That's probably it.
Yeah, I felt like there was no women. Like okay, whatever. So yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover before we go into Friday night Smackamite?
Quick question. Because I did see it, but like it totally, I'm oblivious. Like I lost it or whatever. I saw it on YouTube. MLW, their second round to their whole draft.
Okay, dude. So it kind of pissed me off because they basically said that we're signing what is his name? What is his goddamn name? The dude. What is his fucking name? God, his fucking name.
What is his name?
Fucking Tom Lawler. No, Tom Lawler. It was Tom Lawler, El Gringo Loco, another member of King Mo, and then this new guy named Alex Kane. He's part of the new crew. That's what's happening now on draft. And like there was nothing else. It was like a 6-minute segment and that was it. It's like I said, they're gonna keep adding names later on. But like it really had no impact because you just brought up like 4 people that's already signed and you're like, dude, I don't care. Like get to the new names. And like the only new name was Alex Kane. Yeah. Like hopefully they bring up some really cool names in the next couple of weeks. Because they got like I think like 6 weeks to the pay-per-view. Like It's not like 6 weeks of the pay per view.
Yeah.
Because it's their first big show.
Right?
Huh?
They haven't even started their show yet, right? Their new, quote unquote, new season?
No, the new season starts on July 13th.
Okay.
And it's weird because like they're in a fucking holding pattern where they're showing all the old episodes of MLW, all the old episodes. It's like, okay, yeah, like it's good to know the old about W lore, but it's like, I just want to see something cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's the thing.
Cool.
Yeah. So Smack Elite.
Smack Elite.
Yeah, this is gonna be a thing for the coming months and years. Because in August it'll be permanent. But right now, it's temporary. So yeah, let's get to that.
Smack Elite.
All Elite Wrestling. No, I said rambling. Like, yes. Okay, so yeah, AEW. So, what are your thoughts on the show?
First of all, let me ask you, like, does it feel weird to watch them on Friday? Weird, like something was off today.
100%, 100%.
Okay.
Like I felt 100%. Like I totally felt that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm conflicted because it was their regular show, like not great, but I feel like they should have been great because they're pay-per-view this Sunday. So like, it's like, the fuck.
Okay, so I felt like this was a throwaway because card that was already there. It looked like it was a throwaway because it's like, oh, pay-per-views this Sunday. Let's not go hard. So that's the thing.
And they should have went hard.
I mean, with the fan base the way that they are, and like I know people are like, wait, you're not fans? I didn't say we wasn't. But with the fan base the way they are, you know, people are definitely going to be like, fuck it, we're buying AEW. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the biggest pay-per-view that they did since the last biggest pay-per-view that they did. Because, you know, AEW is like one of the only people that's still running pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But that's a different story for another time that, yeah, well, you know, we reported on years ago.
It's their version of WrestleMania, right? So it's...
Yes.
Right.
Like people are already going to tune in. Like everybody was already going to tune in. Like you really didn't have to do any hype if you. Like, yo, I'm going to be there. I don't really give a damn about the hype. That's what happens. Like because this one, like to be honest, like if it was a chance to, I have to buy the pay-per-view according to what happened on the show, I would be like, I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah.
Like the setup to this one was so dry. It's like, I'm gonna skip this. This is like that Smackdown a couple weeks ago that like, well, not the Smackdown, the Raw a couple weeks ago that like had nothing to do with the pay-per-view, but the pay-per-view was coming up and it was like, how was that your go-home show?
Exactly.
Like, how was that your go-home show? Like that's the way you go. Like that shit was like completely boring. But like that's what this felt like because it was like literally everybody versus jobbers. And I know people are gonna be like, well, they're not jobbers. They wrestle on Dynamite. They're still jobbers. Like there was no marquee matches. There was no big standout thing. There was nothing that happened here that was like, oh, this is like the pay-per-view is going to be cool. But yeah, like that's how this show felt.
Like they had good matches. Like they weren't terrible, but that's the thing. Keyword good. They should have been better.
Mm, yes.
Yeah.
But they started out with Cesar Bononi versus Darby Allin. Darby's got his ribs taped up from like Rusev and like everybody else killing him and like, blah, blah, blah. So he's out there with Sting, and Cesar Bononi is out there with Pretty Picture, Peter Avalon, the other guy, and Briley Pierce.
Yeah.
And they're out there, and they're having this okay match. And one thing to note, the crowd is...
Were they full capacity or not yet?
Full, like, okay, a third of capacity. That's what I think it is, a third of capacity.
Gotcha.
So, Darby, and then here comes Ego and Scorpio. And they're ready to beat their ass. And then all of a sudden, here comes the Dark Order. So,
Yay.
It's like Renegade has been saying since the beginning, and I've just been saying, no. He wants Darby Allin and the Dark Order, and now it's like it's inevitable that this is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like they lost one person, now they replaced him with 3 people. So yeah, that's the thing.
4 people if you count the fact that 5 with Jake and Lance Archer, because they're cool with Sting, so they're in by a proxy.
Yes. So then we had the weigh-in. We had the weigh-in with Anthony Ogogo and Cody Rhodes. Before I get to this, I have to fucking go there. You had a fucking focus group of who? Who the fuck was this focus group? A bunch of white dumbasses? What, like, that whole promo about racism, and you just literally said, I had a focus group and it tested well. To who? To fucking who? Who are these fucking people that had this focus group? Who the fuck are these dumbasses? And you're saying, oh, it was great. No, it wasn't great. And then you double down and says, oh, well, I'm going to mansplain this to everybody. Racism. How the fuck you mansplain a fucking thing about racism? Who the fuck are you? And then you say, in the fucking planning, oh, I'm proud that my wife is black. What kind of fucking dumb shit are you talking? Like, who the fuck lets your dumb ass fucking talk? And who the fuck torch? Like, this is that fucking white privilege bullshit. This is what the fuck. Like, your fucking dumb ass thought that this was fucking cool. But consistently go with, oh, any scripted promos. But you had that promo focus group. That doesn't seem like that was fucking off the dome. No script. Because if you have a script, you have to put it in front of a focus group. And then you had the focus group of a bunch of fucking idiots. And they said, hey, it's great. No. Like every week, you just fucking disappoint me more and more. And it's like you double, triple, quadruple down on this, on how fucking fucked up it is. And then you're going to say, yeah, I'm not trying to say anything bad about racism. Bullshit, bitch. Like, you have fucking pushed me to the capacity of I hate you now. Like, I really hate you. Like, you have pushed, and I know you're probably like, oh, I don't give a fuck about you. Oh, well, you're gonna regret that in years. But I hate you. And I'm going to prove it to you each and every time your name is brought up. I show you how much I hate you. Like, you weaselly piece of shit. You are a fucking coward and you're a fucking idiot. I swear, I will make you pay. Not now, one day. I will make you pay. And I know you're like, oh my God, that's not a right. You're just podcast. This is right. Trust me. Because I'm going to reveal who you really are. And the fans, they're going to turn on you. And that's where my power lies.
It's already started because a lot of fans have seen through his bullshit.
So they had a fucking weigh-in with Cody and Anthony Ogogo. And Ogogo comes out with 4 guys, and Big Show's like, "Why are you bringing out 4 guys? What, you scared?" He's like, "Minions." Then Cody comes out with like 30 fucking people. Big Show not says one fucking word. No words. It's like, the fuck was that about?
It's Cody's boy. They're best friends. So.
No, bro, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fucking shit. Fuck him. Fuck him.
I don't know. I'm just
No, fuck him. They did
100%.
Ogogo is 1 pound bigger than Cody. It's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I was already checked out. So, Christian Cage got destroyed by Powerhouse Hobbs. But Powerhouse Hobbs got beat up by Christian Cage because Christian started hitting him with stuff, and then he hit him with a spear. And Renegade said, "When did you start using a spear?" And I said, "When his husband." He's like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, heterosexual gay marriage. Edge and Christian. Totally gay. But yeah, like, that happened. Then we had a match with Joe Janela versus Hangman Page. This was actually really fun. This was a fun match. Even though Page got busted open in the mouth, busted open at the top of the head, it was a really good match.
In the face, like, he damn near bled everywhere.
Yes. And Taz was on commentary, so Taz is like basically hyping shit up, and so all of a sudden, here comes Brian Cage. So Brian Cage comes out, and Hangman's like, "Bro, I know exactly what you're about to do. I know exactly what's about to happen. I know. Let's move this shit on." It's like, wait, what? Yeah, no, let's move this shit on. We know what's about to happen. Oh, well, he does know what's going on. So, like, he tells them, he was like, "Yo, get your people out of there." They get the people out of there. I was like, okay, cool. So Brian Cage stands in front of him, and once again, a shot to Max Caster, because Brian Cage says to him, "Nobody can stop the wrath of Cage. That's anybody, including Hangman Page." It's like, so you're just gonna spit a bar, and like that loser is gonna sit in the back and say, "I'm not a good rapper."
Mic drop.
Yeah, real fucking mic drop. So they give Hikaru Shida a brand new title, and it's bigger. And of course, Britt Baker comes out and like, "Yo, that title's for me, DMD." I'm like, oh, okay, that's the thing. It looks better, actually.
Yeah, 100%. I like it.
Like, a lot better. I fucking like it a lot. Mm-hmm. It's better.
Mm-hmm.
So after we have Miro versus one of the top flight security, and he beats him. Okay, he beats him down, and he like kills him, and then Jake and Archer come in, and they're like, "Yo," he was like, "I'm gonna beat you." Had on a snakeskin shirt, which is dope. It was like, okay, that's a thing. And they start fighting, and Archer beats his ass. And I'm like, it would be great, but I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's due for that title because he faced Cody for it. I think he faced somebody else for it. Like, he keeps losing, so he needs a title.
Yeah, but what if Miro keeps the title?
Whatever. Like, I'm not a fan of Miro, so.
Damn, I see how that goes.
Like, no, I'm for real. Like, he's like the most not the most, but one of the most boring characters there. Like,
Okay.
what is he now? Like, he's not even a gamer anymore. Like, he had that. Not that I liked it, but at least it was something. Now it's like, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the thing.
Give it to
Miro.
Archer. Archer's way more entertaining.
Okay. Like I said, okay. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Yeah.
But like, I really want Archer to win, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hope so.
Yeah, like I don't think it's gonna happen though. But it's perfectly fine though. So, like after he got beat up, and that's like a thing. Then we get a tag team match. It was really too good to be a tag team match. It was the Dark Order 1 and 2, Uno and Grayson versus
Uno and Grayson.
yeah, Uno and Grayson versus Ego, Ethan Page, and Scorpio Sky. Really good match.
Yes.
Really good match. Like Scorpio and but like really good match.
Dark Order,
Really
like they showed off in this shit.
Yeah. And then we had a funny thing. It's like, yo, we're gonna beat up Sting. And they're going after Sting, and Stings. Darby's out there, and it's like 30 Stings. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And I was like, oh, one of them is gonna be Sting, isn't it? And one of them was, oh, this is total ripoff of WCW/TNA.
Wait,
Yeah, it was.
This wasn't a flashback episode?
No, not a flashback episode.
Ah.
So that happened. So yeah, Ego and Scorpio got out of there, and that's it. So then we had Jade Cargill in the back, looking as amazing as she always does. And Matt Hardy comes up to her. Matt's like, hey, I want to sign you. I'm going to sign you. And she was like, no, I'm already signed to that Weasley guy that keeps coming around, the lawyer dude. I was like, okay. And the lawyer dude says, hey, I signed, so every time she wins, I get paid. Ah, smart. SMRT, smart. So she had a match against Kylie something, like Double K, and she beat her. She was another big girl, and I was like, wow, like these are two strong women. It's like, okay, this is pretty dope.
Yep.
They had a Moxley promo where Moxley and Eddie Kingston was outside. They cut off on them, but they fixed it.
I was about to bring that up. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Moxley had a bitch as fuck shirt, and Kingston had on an LAX shirt. That's great. Good for them. And they're burying the Young Bucks sneakers, whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't care about the sneakers. I don't give a shit. Sorry. Don't care. Like, they're fake anyway, so I don't care.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. Then we had Orange Cassidy supposed to come out there to make a choice. Are you going to be in the main event or not? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, fella? Well, here's the thing. Before he could say anything, Pac came out there. And Pac's out there talking. Yes, Pac's out there talking. And then all of a sudden, he gets interrupted by the Leech, Don Callis. Don says, hey, mother, this is not how this goes down. He's like, and like he's trying to distract him so Kenny can attack him. Kenny attacks him. Okay, cool. Kenny attacks him, but Pac beats his ass. But then the Good Brothers come and help Kenny. I'm like, okay. Then Phoenix and Penta come help Pac. Then Orange Cassidy comes out. And he comes out with the Best Friends and Chris Statlander. And he has a paper and it says, for Kenny. But it scratched out one time that it said Kenny. He gave it to Kenny, and Kenny opened a bunch of ripped up paper. He hits him with the orange punch. Boom. And then he starts trying to beat him up. He hits Pac with the orange punch. So, yeah, Orange Cassidy looks strong going into this main event.
Yep.
And then we have Eric Bischoff with his Eric Bischoff AEW theme song comes out, and he brings out the Dark Order. I mean, Inner Circle. Wrong factor. He brings out the Inner Circle, and they're having their last hurrah. They show a video, and Inner Circle basically say, "We're going out of the Pinnacle." They threaten the Pinnacle. They're talking about how good it was to be in the Inner Circle. Then the Pinnacle show up at the stadium and it's like, hey, you bitches, come get us. They go chasing after him. They all get fucked up. And the funny part about it, they're all running. Fucking Jericho is the slowest one, you think, until you see Jake Hager slowly running after Jericho. Like, I'm slow. It's like, dude, what the fuck? How are you slower than Jericho?
That had to be fake. It had to be.
And like one by one, they all got picked off. Then they got to the stadium, and every member of the Pinnacle power drove every member of the Inner Circle. Like Santana and Ortiz went through tables because of FTR, and everybody else got power dropped on chairs. And that's how we left.
They all got power dropped on chairs, or was it just Sammy?
No, all of them. Oh. All of them. Everybody got a power driver. Everybody got murdered with a power driver. And they all just were down.
Was it all their counterparts? Like, MJF and Jericho, Shawn Spears and Sammy. That part I didn't peep, but it happened really quick.
It was everybody's counterparts. FTR had Santana, Ortiz, Wardlow. Okay. Sammy got held by Spears, and MJF had Jericho.
Cool.
So that was the finish of Dynamite.
Only what I could say.
So the pay-per-view predictions.
Okay. Run down the card.
Let's start with Ogogo versus Cody.
I hope and pray Ogogo wins this shit.
Yes.
More than likely it's gonna be Cody, but
Yeah. Going with Ogogo. Women's championship match. Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida.
Britt Baker.
Definitely Britt Baker. Always been praying Britt Baker got the title. And she's going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Cage versus Taz. Brian Cage versus Hangman Page.
The bad part, I was gonna answer Taz. I don't know why.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Cage, cause I'm gonna go with Page, cause Cage won the last one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Hangman.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks versus Kingston and Moxley.
Kingston and Moxley. Like, these motherfuckers held the title for too long.
No, I'm going with the Bucks on this one for some reason.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why I'm going with the Bucks for this one. The Casino Battle Royal. Who you got for that one? They're hyping up like it's going to be Christian. Who do you think it's going to be?
Honestly, I don't even know who's in it, so I'm going to go with Christian. It's never the Joker. You ever notice that the Joker's really a joke most of the time?
Now that you say that, it's going to be the Joker.
Yeah. That's why I said it.
Okay.
But yeah, you think it'll be Christian also?
I don't know. Like, I'm just leaving that one open-ended. That's all I can say. I'm leaving it open-ended.
I'm going to go with Christian just because they made to make a big deal out of him. Or whatever.
Okay. Ego and Scorpio versus Sting and Darby Allin. Who you got there?
I need to channel this. Hold up. It's Sting in Derby.
Okay, I agree with that. The TNT World Title. Miro versus Lance Archer.
Lance Archer.
I got Miro.
Okay.
Triple threat world title match. Kenny versus Pac versus Orange Cassidy.
Like, okay, using wrestling like logic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would think Kenny's gonna win because he's the one that got mostly fucked up tonight, like for go home shows and whatever. And like the one that stood up the whole time was Orange, so he's losing, right? Wrestling logic. But for some odd reason, I think it's gonna be Orange winning.
Okay, like it looked like it should be Orange. I'm going with Kenny.
Okay.
I'm definitely 100% Kenny Omega. He's winning. And the Pinnacle.
Because like the rest of will probably happen later due to him having all the titles.
What?
Well, probably happen later with him having all the titles. They're probably like other contenders from other companies try to face him for the AEW title.
Yeah, but like if he loses the title, there's no point to any of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why he should have all the title.
Yeah.
Until it's time for him to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd go with him winning the title. I mean, keeping the title. Stadium Stampede, the Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle. So
I'm gonna go with the Inner Circle because the rule is if Inner Circle loses, they break up, and they made a big deal about breaking up today. But if Pinnacle loses, they don't lose anything. So.
Yeah, and you have a total pet peeve with that, but the reason I see it going to a rule of 3 because there's no reason to end it if nobody had a singles match. Nobody had a singles match, so nothing happened. Once they had their singles match, it's like, okay, then yeah, let's do this. Let's end this. Let's fucking end this.
So like, remember how I mentioned the counterparts? So you mean like each counterpart hit each other, like separately?
Yes. Like, I don't know why you would think any different.
I don't know. It's AEW. They might do something weird. Sammy Guevara versus Wardlow or something weird like that. I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, that's double or nothing card.
Yeah.
So transition to a lot of news. Just because Kenny Omega, we were talking about him with a title, a lot of news. A lot of news. So William Ospreay, injured, had to drop the title. Yes, he's going home. So Kenny put out something early. I left New Japan and I told him and Jay White to step up, and Ospreay stepped up a lot and he's pushing himself too hard. He can't be me. That's why he's at this part where he's injured and he has to drop the title. Nobody can be me. I'm that damn good. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay. This is like a straight bullshit work. Like, it's a straight bullshit work. It's like, okay, like, all right. But it's like, this is like the little shit that you do with your straight bullshit work that you're like, this is why I don't like your character. Like, this is why I don't like your character. It's like swarmy bullshit. It's like, you're like giving somebody credit and then at the same time immediately cutting them down. It's like, I don't like that. And like, I really can't, I don't like that. Not a fan. But yeah, and like, that was interesting because like, that sparked a New Japan conversation that was already hotly debated today because New Japan was trending around the world. And I'm gonna like not verbatim a tweet, but like kind of freehand this tweet from somebody. It was like, I don't know why you're talking about a company that you have no idea what's going on in. Like, you just watch WWE, so there's no reason for you to even conversate on New Japan. Like, you have no idea. I don't watch it, so why should you? And it's like, that's such a shit take from somebody like who's like a fucking 12-year-old wrestling fan. That's a fucking shit take, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and then somebody was like, yo, don't act all high and mighty because you watch all of these like letter promotions and don't watch WWE. Like, it's like, yo, these people have some really fucking shit takes because they have no idea what they're talking about. And it fucking bothered me because it's like, you motherfuckers have no idea what's going on. Like, you have no idea what's outside of WWE. You have no idea. Like, you're just four walls WWE. That's all. Like, and they don't even watch AEW. It's like, when I retweet and I like shit about like this and AEW, it's 90% just to piss off everybody that's following me, and 10% I believe it. That's exactly what happens. Like, when I tweet shit, like when I see shit and like retweet it and like it, and people be like, dude, like, I thought you liked AEW. Like, it's legit just to piss off people, and just like that 10% is like, oh, I kind of believe that a little bit, but the rest of it is like, no, not really.
Basically,
like, so,
you just kind of pop yourself with that shit.
Yes. So the reason we bring up the New Japan thing is because WWE, New Japan, working relationship, reported on the Wrestling Observer News. So, what's your thoughts on it? I'm gonna give a whole breakdown.
My thoughts are, no one should ever think you're wrong ever again. Because you predicted that. Give this man his flowers. little shit that he noticed on TV.
Yes.
And like, however they do this, it's gonna be good for like both sides, I think. So.
Well, there may be a lot more to the story, but before I go into that,
okay.
Nick Khan, who is the CEO of WWE, all this stuff, moving all these parts, and he's been negotiating with New Japan for 4 months. Tony Khan said on an interview, WWE is trying to negotiate with New Japan, but in 4 months I have U.S. title matches. I had Yuji Nagata come to the show. I had Ren Narita, and I also had Roppongi Vice in 4 months. What have you done in your 4 months? And he said, I'm not even worried about it. Basically, everybody goes, oh, shout at WWE, shout at WWE. Excuse me? Did you guys not hear that? Like, no one heard that. Like, everybody's like, oh, shout at WWE, shout at WWE. Didn't anybody hear the part where he said, out of his own mouth, WWE? It's like, they never mentioned WWE. They never mentioned WWE. And wait, why did you even mention a rumor that supposedly was a rumor? And like, it's too much. Like, it's too much of a red herring there. It's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck does this have to do with? And then you tag WWE and New Japan. It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, seriously, what the fuck is this? Like, why did you do this? Like, something is off here. And I know it probably just me reading too much into it and like just over jumping the gun. But he himself, Tony Khan, mentioned WWE out of his mouth that he never mentions in public. Something is wrong. What were you going to say?
The rumor is about WWE, and WWE hasn't even acknowledged it. So it's like, what the fuck? You know?
But
which they probably wouldn't have anyway, but you know.
But it's weird the fact that he brought it up.
100%.
Now, to dig into this rumor, it's not a rumor. It's not a rumor. They have. No one knows where the talks are right now. But if you've seen New Japan stuff keep popping up on WWE like over the last couple of months, and we've reported on it a couple times, like, yo, New Japan stuff. Why does it keep popping up in WWE? Like, they never said that. Like, when Kushida wrestled for the Cruiserweight title, they said he was a 6-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. It's like, no one ever puts that on TV. Like,
Didn't
what
they
is happening?
do something with Ricochet?
They did a lot. They did a lot, dude. And, like, so Darren Young is doing a Nexus interview, and he has on a New Japan shirt. And they asked him to take off the New Japan shirt, and he's like, nah, fam. He's like, I love this company, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, like, and like, John Laurinaitis is like, he's trying to make sure that this doesn't come across as off. And like, he's trying to tell him, nah, man, just take it off. And he's like, you know what, you can leave it on. And Darren Young's like, oh, you're just going to blur it out later. He was like, oh, whatever. And Laurinaitis said to him, like, an offhand comment was like, no, we're trying to do something, so we're not going to try to promote that. And it's like, and Darren Young was like, wait, what? What do you mean? He was like, I'll talk to you about it later, but don't worry. I was like, wait, what? So that was a thing. But there's a lot going on here, which is like really fucking crazy, because like everybody that hates WWE was like, oh my God, this is going to be bad. Everybody that loves WWE was like, oh, this is going to be good. And the people that's in between is like, we're going to get dream matches that we never got before. And they're like, this is going to be something great. This is going to be something great. This is going to be something great. Not so fast. Don't do it. Don't jump. Don't jump. It's time to just pump your brakes. Because this whole thing started from a man that we talked about on this podcast, Daniel Bryan. This is the reason those talks started. Because he wants to work for WWE and work for other companies. And New Japan is one of those companies. That's how these talks started. Now everybody's like, oh my God, this has to be the collaboration. No, this is how it starts. They're trying to make sure that Bryan can work in New Japan. This is how we know that the new guards are in and they're changing things. Because Nick Khan is like, no, we're not going to lose Bryan. We're going to give Bryan what he wants. If he gets what he wants, we're going to be able to do more. And it's like, we get that door open, boom. Now, the thing is, they have to sell New Japan on, hey, we're not assholes anymore. This is the new guard. We're changing things. And with him being him in the way he's talking, it's like, fuck, this might be a thing, because the talks have started and people are like, oh, we don't know where the talks are going. We don't know what's happening. The talks are open. Like, I'm going to put it this way. If Sunday night, Daniel Bryan shows up in AEW and is a joker for a Double or Nothing, you know that the talks failed. Like, everything completely failed. Bryan doesn't show up on Sunday, you can start the speculation even higher. Because if he doesn't show up this Sunday, it's a go. It's a go. Like, I don't know how, I don't know when, but it's a go. He's showing up in New Japan under WWE contract. And something that, like, even to throw more logs on a fire, they tagged him on his birthday. It was like, happy birthday, Daniel Bryan. WWE did. It's like, they don't tag people who are not under contract. It's like, what? Like, that's a little suspicious. But like I said, we'll know when we know. But that's the start. And hopefully Bryan does stay with WWE and gets his New Japan thing, because that opens the door. Because Tama Tonga is ready. ELP is ready. Everybody is ready. Like, they're all ready, because they're all tweeting shit and they're like, oh, this person. And it's like, and the thing is, like, this is what's really fucking everything up and making me go, there's more smoke to this fire. When wrestlers that's under contract to WWE start tweeting out about their New Japan matches, you're like, there's more to this story. Like, Drew McIntyre put this fucking coded word in his tweet, and it was an hour after the news broke. And it's like, you didn't just do that on purpose. Like, you did that on purpose. Like, it literally read out Okada. And everybody was like, wait a minute. And people were tweeting shit. It's like, okay, there may be more smoke to this fire than what we know already. So that's one thing. And then Sasha Banks tweeted out, I had a dream of running a women's wrestling promotion. And then she like tweeted with a star and then fire after it. So everybody that's a woman, they took it kind of, oh yeah, let's have this wrestling promotion. I saw the star and I'm like, you didn't just tweet a star on fire. Like, I'll be like, all right, that's fucked up if you fucked it up. And it's like, no, because of a women's promotion, Stardom does, that's where she wants to go. And that's where a lot of women want to go. And that can be great. Once the door is open from the men's side, the women's side is basically you kick down the door already. Like, it's go time. It's the go time. And people are like, well, the New Japan system of training people is way better than training at the PC. Yeah, but that's the thing. We're not, like, if they do a talent exchange, they're not training these people. They're like, here, come get some exposure. Wrestle in the ring. If you have a certain way of wrestling and then you get taught another way of wrestling, that's two types of wrestling. So no matter what happens, you just learned a whole new style. Even if it's like, oh, this is the camera style. This is the high style. This is the style that WWE works. You take that knowledge, you come back to New Japan with that knowledge, you're like, okay, wow, you're a star because you did this. Yes, it's starting to make sense. It's starting to work. But like I said, I'm just saying the only little bit that we have is the Daniel Bryan key. If that key gets turned, that's where we go. He shows up in AEW, then it's a little fucking tricky. He shows up in New Japan, that's special. Because, like, okay, just throwing this out there. Vacant title. Title is vacant. There's no way in hell that the title is vacant. It's just vacant because Will Ospreay is hurt. We're going to get into that other Will Ospreay thing in a minute. But Will Ospreay is hurt. Title's vacant. We need to do something about this title. June 9th is coming up real quick. June 9th coming up real quick, which is Dominion. And that is like it is like the SummerSlam to New Japan. It's coming up really quickly. Right now there's no matches made from it. And I know it's like, okay, everybody had COVID, everybody's trying to get over COVID, like Okada's trying to get over it, Taichi, both are Roppongi Vice, I think it's Desperado, like Jay White, Finley, like all these people are trying to get over COVID. Yes, bad outbreak, doesn't matter. One person had it, all these wrestlers that were around them had it, so sorry. But June 9th, Dominion. They're setting up for the big Dominion show. There's nothing on the card. There's no title. There's nothing on the card. I would not be surprised if in a few days we get this big, huge announcement from New Japan. These people are in it. And you just have an X. And like, as soon as I say that X, I'm fucking losing my shit. I'm fucking losing my shit because I know who the X is. Like, put him in business is staggering because of COVID. Everything is happening because of COVID. Dude, if you put fucking Daniel Bryan in that fucking tournament or whatever you're going to do on Dominion night, not only will you sell out the place to COVID restriction capacity, you're going to have everybody in the wrestling world talking. Like, every fucking person talking. And then you call him Daniel Bryan from WWE, still under contract. There will be no shutting up for anybody in the wrestling world because they're just going to go straight balls to the wall. We're going to have dream matches. And it's going to be a wonderful thing. But like I said, we'll have to see.
That would be awesome.
Now, as far as the Will Ospreay thing, it's a conspiracy theory going on. That Will didn't just get injured. Will left because he wants to see his girlfriend, who is in the UK, getting ready for her big UK debut. So She's in the UK. So Will left Japan. Said straight up, fuck it, I'm leaving, I'm injured, I can't do this, drop the title. Now, Will put out a statement, was like, hey, I'm injured, blah, 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 and I signed a 5-year contract with New Japan. I don't think that was smart, but I signed a 5-year contract. I was like, whoa, why did you say that? Like, that was random as shit. And he said a bunch of other things like, oh, New Japan is my home. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I grew here, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And it was like so much shit that was like, well, I mean, like that one line stuck out to me. It was like, Like, the rumor is he left because he, like I said, wanted to be home with B. Priestley. But on top of that rumor, people were saying he wants to go to WWE UK. It's like, And like somebody, like, soon as that came out, was like, oh, a match with Walter would slap. It's like, and this was like a British dude, and it's like, why did you bring that up? Like, do you know something that I don't know? And like, that's where we're at. Like, we don't know the official status of Will Ospreay. We don't know if he's faking this injury. He showed all that. We don't know if he's faking this injury, if he's actually mad, because I heard a lot of people were mad at New Japan, like, for the way they handled things, and like they're really angry about stuff. So I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Interesting.
So that's the thing. But yeah, since we're talking about WWE, we still have to cover Smackdown.
Quick question before you go there, though, right?
Go on.
The Daniel Bryan situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Impact Wrestling hinted at him going over there too. You know, like, they do that every year. They hint, and like 9 times out of 10, it's bullshit. What if he goes over there?
I would be surprised.
Like, do you think this door is still open and all that, or like that ends it there too?
It probably wouldn't, because like, here's the thing: he goes over there. He could go to AEW. He could go to New Japan. Like, the door is closed. Like, there's no reason for him to go back to WWE.
Okay.
Like, if WWE does open that door to New Japan, it's okay. We opened that door. Now what? Oh, they're working with Impact and AEW? Oh, we want you to be the exclusive home for the US market. All right, cool. We're with you. Now, what does that leave up? AEW still owes New Japan favors. Impact owes them favors. They have to send people over. We still gonna get that Kenny match, of course. Like that, like all of that would happen. Like, all of that would happen if he signs with New Japan. With Impact, all of that would happen, but there would be no WWE ties. So that would leave a lot of up in the air.
So basically, like, he can't join a U.S. company if, like, they let him go somewhere else. Mainly, New Japan's like the only option, basically.
Yes. Yes, that would be the only option. But like I said, if that's a thing, there's still people that owe favors. So those favors will have to get called in eventually. Okay. And if, like, Tony Khan, with his random words and him saying he's the only con man in his business, like, literally, like, if you're the only con man in this business, quote unquote, then what I said earlier about that total forbidden door is going to come swinging open when Kenny comes for the title. And like, I'm not even going to say what I've always wanted to say about something coming up, but I would love it in July that something really cool happens. But we're off of that. We're off of that for now. Okay. We're off of that. Like, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Something really cool happens in July that is like game changing. Like, game changing. Like, I've always wanted something like that to happen that was game changing. And it could happen in July in front of fans. Game changer. That's all I can say. Game changer. If my mental gymnastics are right, something will land on the mat and everybody be like, wow. Yeah. Just giving you a hint. Something in July. But on to Smackdown.
Okay.
Smackdown. So it started out with Jimmy and Jay Uso talking to Roman, and Jimmy's hyping everything up, and he's like, "Yeah, let's go out there and do this, Uso." So Roman's talking to Jay, and was like, "Is this what you want?" I'm like, "If not, let me know." And he's like, "Nah, fam, I got this." And that's how he sounded too. I was like, "Nah, fam, I got this." So the Street Profits come out. The Street Profits cut a hell of a promo on the Usos. Then the Usos come out, and the fucking worst thing can happen. Worst thing can happen. Jimmy taps Jay and says, "Jimmy and Jay." Now I'm fucking lost. I'm fucking lost. Like, I know who Jay is. I know who Jimmy is. No, you just tapped him and called him Jimmy and called yourself Jay. I've been wrong. I've been wrong, guys.
The bad part is I know which one is which, but like he fucked it up.
Yeah, he fucked it up for everybody. So the Usos and the Street Profits had a fucking banger of a match. The Usos were fucking heels. And the Usos basically was like, yo, they won the match. Now what's next? We had the second generation face Liv and Ruby, which they didn't even get an entrance, which pissed me off already. They didn't get an entrance. But they had a nice little match, and I'm mad that second generation beat Liv and Ruby, but they're really squandering Liv and Ruby. And I wouldn't be surprised if contract comes up and they're just like, fuck it, I'm going to AEW. I would not be mad. Wouldn't bitch, wouldn't complain. Love it. Fucking love it.
Because they kind of got destroyed in this match, too. So.
Yeah. So the Usos went to Adam Pearce and told Adam Pearce, yo, we want the tag team titles, Dominic and Ray. And they're like, okay, well, next week, Dominic and Ray. Good shit. I was like, oh, okay. We had Bianca Belair versus Carmella. And Mella put on an okay show. And Bianca Belair, not Bianca Belair, Bayley does commentary. Funniest line. Bayley shows up and Pat McAfee goes, where did she come from? Michael Cole. She didn't come off the street. She was in the Thunderdome. God damn it. Why did you do that to him?
Fucking funny.
Yes. So Bayley is out there. Carmella and Bianca have their thing. And then Bayley gets up and basically re-challenges Bianca and starts laughing at her. It's like, oh, that's going to be a good match. A rematch. So then we got exactly what we wanted. Renegade got his inverted Joker suit, and I got my Joker. Because Seth Rollins came out, cut a promo, acting just like the Joker, and starts laughing at all of his crimes that he's done, and just leaves with a fucking smile. Even though it was his birthday, just left with a smile and laughing and talking about how fun this is. It's like, dude, you're totally Joker.
No,
and yes,
like the joke that he told, that was borderline psychotic. It's kind of alludes to the fact of like Cesaro dying and he's laughing about it.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
He's full on Joker.
Yeah.
We said it last week. He's full on Joker this week. We had a match between Kevin Owens and Apollo Crews. It was just a regular match. Kevin hit him with the stunner after a cool match, and fucking Commander Aziz, I was going to call him Griff Garrison for some goddamn reason, but Commander Aziz did the Samoan spike right to Kevin Owens. He couldn't breathe, got disqualified. I was like, oh, damn it. Then we had Roman talking. No, it wasn't with the title. It will be next time.
Okay.
So Roman's talking to Jay, and he's like, y'all got a tag team title match. But here's the thing, though. You with me, your main event Jay Uso. With your brother, you're in an opening match. So what do you want? It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like that's a lot to put on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So Rick Boogs come out and brings out Nakamura, and Nakamura is facing Chad Gable with Otis outside. So they're having a match Like Nakamura beats him. Like Nakamura is in the ring. He gets his crown stolen. Like bartender Cabron is walking up there, and Boogs just comes behind him and plays a guitar, scares the shit out of him, and he drops a crown. Nakamura gets his crown back. So yeah, that feud is totally going on for the crown.
Crown in the pole.
Yes. Then we have the tag team title match, the main event. Ray and Dominic versus Dolph and Robert Roode. Now they're in the back. Fucking Ray is talking to Dominic. Dominic walks away for a second. He gets fucked up. Now everybody's like, "Oh, it was the Dirty Dogs. It was those damn Dirty Dogs." I'm like, "No, it was the Usos. It definitely was the Usos." So Ray can't continue. So Dominic's like, "Yo, you stood up for me. I'm gonna stand up for you." So Dominic goes out there while Dolph and Roode are cutting a promo. That here's once again something that's a red herring. They go, "The tag team titles are main event in Smackdown." What made you say that, Dolph? What made you say that? Why did you say that? I wonder because the Usos tag team title match is coming up next week and it's going to be a main event. Okay, cool. That's a thing. So 90% of the match, they beat the shit out of Dominic. And then right at the very end, Ray comes out for the distraction. Dominic gets the win. And then while they're kind of celebrating, here comes the Usos. And the Usos are like, "Yo, we're coming from the titles next week." And they're just like, "Oh, okay. Okay." So that's the thing. So SummerSlam gets an announcement. So SummerSlam is going to be on Saturday, August 21st. Now, what popped me about this was they used a Cardi B song, and it's a real popular song. And it's like, as soon as I heard that, I thought this was for something totally different. Like, oh shit, they're using a Cardi B song for something. And then I seen this was what it was for. I was like, oh, they're trying to get Cardi B there.
Yep.
Now, for the last couple of weeks, I've been saying Vegas, 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 Vegas. Right now, it's not set in stone that it's Vegas, but it's heavily alluded for that it's Vegas. The only reason that they would move it out of Vegas in this big ass arena is to move it somewhere better. I don't know what a better is, but there are talks of we're not putting pen to paper until we can't get the other thing. So, like I said, there's something else on the table. Something else. Another big arena. But Vegas is looking like it's going to be the thing. So in the next couple of days, we will get the official, it's Vegas. Or somewhere else. So, what do you think about Vegas? Because I know you brought this up to you last week, but now it's getting closer. What do you think about Vegas?
Well, the fact that like Vegas was the original ideal, like I think they should go with that because you keep switching it up like that, you know, last minute. And it's a Saturday, which is weird. So just stick to Vegas and you're cool.
But here's the problem with Vegas, which is why I see why it would be switched up. And still, I don't understand why it's on Saturday. You have a Pacquiao fight, big Pacquiao fight in Vegas that night. What do you think you're going to accomplish? Like, not only is it in Vegas, but like if you went to another place, it's still the same day. What do you expect to accomplish? Not a goddamn thing. Like, you lose out. Like, I don't get it.
Like, they should put it on Sunday. Like, hell.
Exactly. So, people have been listening to this podcast because they all have started to come up with the SummerSlam main event, the two big SummerSlam main events, which is John Cena versus Roman and Brock versus Bob Lash. So everybody's like, oh my God, I don't like, that would be great. And it's like, okay, if you guys were listening to the podcast, last week that when I said it, it definitely was that. And like I even had somebody DM me was like, "Yo, how did you know?" Like, dude, I said it on the podcast. That's why. I'm like, damn. But yeah, those are the two rumored matches.
They listen. They just pretend they don't listen, but they listen.
No, I know that they listen. I know that they listen.
ISF, because you know he listened, because like he wore the same suit that I fucking described and did the laugh that
yes. He did exactly that. But yeah, like it would be way more interesting if like on the way there, and it would just be like, this is great, and like especially if it leads to like another destination, I would be glad. So, like I said, hopefully some things work out into. Yeah, that thing that I heard about is definitely the thing that I heard about.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we made the Friday Smackdown. Friday Dynamite. It's gonna continue for a while. It's gonna continue for a while. Like I mean, all the way into July. Like yeah. Because like now,
right after that, the Rampage and all that too.
Here's the thing: we're gonna have a few weeks break of it, and then we're gonna get Rampage after that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but it's gonna be like really crazy. Like a lot this week has happened. Like a lot, and like by next week we'll closely have everything sorted out where we can get a handle on all of the information and all of the stuff that we needed to talk about. But this week has been really chaotic, and it's like been super chaotic for me. But yeah, next week is gonna be even better. Now here's another problem with that I'm saying. Things have been gearing up to SummerSlam, so it's gonna be insane, dude. Like some of the stuff that I'm gonna be telling you guys is gonna be fucking insane. You're not even gonna believe half of it. But I will keep you informed.
Great time to be a wrestling fan right now.
Oh yeah, it definitely is, and especially with everybody going back to normal. And Jerry Lawler said that WWE is making everybody get COVID shots. Why the fuck wouldn't they do that?
Right.
And then he even said out of his own mouth, I had COVID. And it's like, dude, we know. like we know. We just didn't care. Like, he's like, no, I had COVID. Okay, we don't care.
He was happy about it.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like he kept saying it like bro, we don't care. We know that you had COVID. It's not a big deal. Oh, well, I had COVID. Just wanted you to know. And like he was talking about all of this stuff about WWE, and it's like it wasn't bad stuff. It was like kind of trying to be good stuff. And it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Fucking like you sound really weird. But once again, it's old man speaking. Old man is just talking old stuff. So yeah, it is a thing. So yeah, what other news you got?
None. We pretty much covered everything.
Random questions, wrestling that you didn't even think of yet, or you need to think of?
No, like the last thing I was thinking about was the Impact like hint and all that. But that was really it.
Yeah, like once again, it's a lot of people that are like free to go places, and I'm like, any one of them could show up and they could turn them into a star easily.
Okay,
but that's a thing.
By the way,
before we,
my bad for cutting you off. I just had to like point this out because like you talked about New Japan also, right? I don't know if it was this episode or the episode prior. I mentioned Kojima was supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of throwaway. He just came out while Violent by Design was out there, and he challenged the big dude, Joe Doring, I think his name. So they're supposed to have a match at the next pay-per-view. Because Joe Doring's supposed to be famous for wrestling in All Japan. So.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
So before we go, so this week and last week was the 1-year anniversary of the passing of Shad Gaspar and Hana Kimura. Yeah. So Hana Kimura, they did a tribute show. And it was like, you go into this tribute show because, you know, it's sad. It's a really sad thing. You're going to go on this and you're going to have all the feels. All of the feels are going to come out, and there's just nothing you can do about it. You up with like a video package, and you're like, it's definitely going to hurt. It's going to hurt. They have a 6-man. I forgot who was in a 6-man. It opened up the show, and it was like, oh man, that was actually kind of cool. 6-man. Like, well, six women. It's like, that's kind of cool. I like that. And it was like, okay, it's slowly taking everything's going on. You're like, okay. And then you have this battle royal of men and women, and you're like, okay. Like, for all the people who are like, intergender wrestling. It's like, no, this is fun. Like, this is fun. Like, everything about it was, like, super fun. Like, it had all of these fucking random ass people in it. Like, Masato Tanaka was in it. Masato Tanaka literally aged backwards. He literally aged backwards, got skinnier, and got darker. And it's like, dude, who the fuck are you? Like, how? Like, is this a different Masato Tanaka? I'm like, no, it's the same dude. Like, how did you age backwards and get darker? Like, you're darker and age backwards, and like you're smaller. It's like, dude, you're not even the same person.
Masato Tanaka Jr.
Like, that's what it feels. But like, then you look at his face, you're like, oh no, he is an older dude. That is the same guy, but he looks. The fuck? And then all of a sudden Hakushi comes out and you're like, holy shit, it's Hakushi. Like, what the fuck? Like, he still looks young. And dude, it just kept getting better and better. Like, this Japanese female wrestler who dresses up like different top stars, she dresses up like Hana and came out, and everybody stopped, was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this girl coming out dressed like Hana? And she got in the ring, and they just like immediately beat the shit out of her and pinned her. It was like, get out of her. It was really funny. And it real fun battle royal that was like, it totally took your mind off of everything. And I was like, dude, like this is great. Then they had like another video package, and it was like, okay, it's not as sad, but it's like, it was a video package. I was like, okay, you know. Then they had the 8-man, which was like, it fucking rocked. Because I don't remember exactly who was in it, but like on one team it was the original Oedo Tai from Stardom, and the other team was like Asuka, who is Venti, that you've seen wrestle on AEW, and like a couple of other women. I can't remember exactly who they were, but they were like from Stardom in different promotions. And this match was fucking phenomenal. Like, Kagetsu and Hazuki were both retired, and they like, it was like past. They had like, well, no, Kagetsu retired before Hana passed because Hana was in her like last match, and Hazuki retired the next week. Like, she's like, nah, fuck this, I'm not gonna say. Like, we don't know the specifics of it, and they've been gone for about a year or so. And it's like, okay, that would wait, no, it's been longer than that. I think it's been 2 years. And they came back because they wanted to honor Hana, and it was like very awesome. And it was a thing in a match where Hana's mom distracted the referee, so Kagetsu can hit somebody with a wooden board. Didn't get the win, but it was funny. So during a match, Kagetsu and Asuka is having a fucking banger of every time they interact. It's like a fucking banger. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is awesome. Asuka beats Kagetsu. 1, 2, 3. Okay, bet. It's over. You're like, okay, cool. That's it. Asuka talks, and like I said, it's in Japanese. We don't know what's going on. She basically says, yo, since you're supposed to be halfway retired, yo, what's up? let's have a match. Since this is the only night you're coming back to wrestle, let's have a match. She's like, what? She's talking to Kagetsu. She's like, yo, let's have a match. Kagetsu was like, I don't know. And Kagetsu turns to Hana's mom and was like, yo, what should I do? And she was like, yo, wrestle. She's like, yo, man, just wrestle. So Kagetsu and Asuka had a fucking bang moment. Dude, it was so fucking great. It's like at the end of the night, you was just like, oh my god, this is women's pro wrestling. Like, this is fucking women's wrestling. It was so good. You're like, oh my god, this was so great. And it's like, this is a fucking tribute show. Like, it hits you like this is a tribute show. And then like they show Hana's video package, and it's a video package from the beginning of her career to the end. But they missed a lot because of Stardom's like rules and regulations of they can't show certain things. So they didn't show all of the Stardom stuff when she went to Mexico. She came back with the braids and all of that. But they showed like other stuff. It was like, okay, that was kind of cool. Then her mom was in the ring and it was a 10-bell salute with Jungle Kiona was ringing a bell, who is a really close friend of Hana. She was the one who came in that day and saw her. And they're doing a 10-bell salute, and her mom was in her room and she saw a sketch that Hana made for a costume. And her mom paid somebody to make that costume, and it sat in the ring as a reminder. And it was like, okay, this is sad. This is sad. Like, okay, this is sad. But then, like, they go into this video package and they explain something. They explain what matane is, because it was called Hana Matane. It was like, matane basically means see you later, not goodbye. See you later. Meaning, you know, one day you will see her again. It's like, oh, that's kind of dope. And the first person that's doing it is Tajiri. And you're like, holy shit, it's Tajiri. Once again, never do the age backwards. Like, what the fuck is happening? Then, like, you see all of these different women wrestlers, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you see, like, different people that throughout her career say matane. And, like, you're seeing, like, Santa Rosa, Hikaru Shida, and, like, all of these people that, you know, Kenny Omega was in it. It was like all of these people that's the same matane, and you're like, okay, this is awesome. And in my mind, I go, WWE will never let anybody do this. WWE would never let anybody do it. As soon as I said that, 5 seconds later, they show Zaya Brookside. She says matane. I'm like, oh, okay. Then they show Io Shirai. I'm like, wait, what? Like, wait, that was Zaya Brookside. What the fuck? Then they just start showing like everybody that was in WWE that like had involvement with her, and it's like, oh my god, like Zoe Lucas, who is Sailor Spartan. I don't know what her new name is, but she's Zoe Lucas, and it's like all of these people, and like Kari was in it, like what is the other girl? Sari is in it, Meiko Satomura, because Meiko Satomura was like one of the people who gave her like a big break. And it's like all of these WWE people, and it's like, oh my god, WWE did the right thing for once. And like it went off, and it was just so nice that it was like you did tear up a little bit, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm crying because this is like a really touchy tribute. It was like a dope tribute. Like, it's like, you know how the Brody Lee tribute was? This is the type of tribute that I would like for like any wrestler that passes. Like, you go out there, you bust your ass, and you have these fucking matches. These matches that like nobody really thought they would see. You bust your ass and you make the fans go home happy with these great matches, and you turn it into something cool. And then it was just one of those fucking great like memorials. And it's like, dude, like this is great. Like, it was great. Like, it's sad that she's gone, but the memorial was like really cool. And her mom kept it together, the whole memorial. And her mom was like, at the end, she was like, this was better than I expected. She was like, this was way better than I expected. She was like, this
was a celebration of her life rather than saying goodbye, which would be the Brody thing.
Mm-hmm. Because she said it. She was like, She was like, I thought I was gonna be sad, but she was like, but halfway through, my spirits got lifted up, and she was like, I'm just so happy that this, like, it went this way, and it was just great. She was like, I'm happy. She was like, this worked out great. It was one of those things where you're like, oh, like it worked.
Yeah,
like it worked. It was so dope.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of people who stayed up and watched. I had friends that were like super Hana fans, and they even were like, I expected to cry, but like this lifted my spirits, and I'm so happy. I'm like, see, that it worked. It worked. It definitely worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully they.
But yeah, this
future,
what?
like, they do stuff like that for more people. You know, like have it be a celebration rather than that.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, and I hope like every company that's involved, or like the person's ever been involved with, or even know people in, just let their people go. You know, you know her. You could say, and just like do that instead of like gatekeeping. Like, no, you can't do it. Okay.
Because props to every company involved in that, AEW, WWE, and everybody else. Because they could have very well just be like, nah, fuck it, you can't be there.
Yeah, because I actually thought that was going to happen. And I was like, oh, man, I wish that would happen, but it did happen. It really did, and it was good.
Yeah.
And it was like, it just made my heart happy because it's like everybody got to say their goodbyes, and it was just like awesome. And oh yeah, Dakota Kai was in that, but like it just was so sweet. And then like everybody that was tweeting about it was like, oh, that's dope.
I'm gonna say her I guess stardom name was Kana in it. You know, Asuka. It wasn't the same Asuka. So.
Honestly, no. Like I don't think that she knew. I don't think she knew her, so I don't think she was in it. So that's why she wasn't in it, because I don't think she knew. But like, sorry, she did wrestle in a company with her. Miko, like I said, Miko Satomura like was one of the people who gave her a big break and trained her kind of. Like Kari and Io both wrestled in Stardom the same time she did. So it was like all of them that had it. And Zoe Lucas wrestled in Stardom. Zaya Brookside, a lot of the NXT UK women that were on this wrestled in Stardom, and they wrestled right around that same time. And it like that's why it was like such a big deal. It's like, oh wow, like these people actually knew her, and they represented from WWE. It's like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that does sound dope. I've seen like clips on YouTube and whatever. So. Yeah. Or rather Twitch, not your YouTube.
And what was really
Twitter. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
So, and we forgot to mention that fans were back at AEW.
Oh yeah, but not full capacity, right?
No, medium capacity.
Yeah.
Medium capacity, and like they switched up Daly's place, which I didn't notice until today that Daly's place switched up is the same Daly's place as unswitched up during Dynamite tapings. Like, oh, that's cool, different.
I didn't like it.
Well, you liked it when it was Fyter Fest and Fly for the Fallen.
Yeah, but like I guess I got used to the double like entrances. This one only had one. So like yeah, I don't like that. I prefer it when they have two.
Well, it'll be back on Sunday.
Yeah.
It'll be back Sunday, and you'll love it, or you'll say something really bad.
Probably the last time I've said something really bad about AEW.
You know when the last time you said something really bad about AEW? You want to know? When the show was going off, and you was like, you know what, man? Fuck this shit.